Hello and welcome back to the wonderful world of Melvor. It hasn't been too long since our last video, but some good shit has been going down already. My latest achievement, 100% mastery across the board in fire making. I also completed my little menagerie with 100% of pets. These weren't too bad to get. I think I was kind of above rate on most of them. I didn't go dry for any of them for more than like a single overnight period of grinding, so I was able to get those pretty clean and easy, which is great. They all have excellent little boosts for combat, but we're kind of done combat. That was actually the last thing I needed to get from drops, from spawns, from whatever. As far as I know, at least. We may encounter during this session today some more, but I've re-skilled myself into focusing on skilling, recreated the skilling-based agility course, and since then I've just been kind of working away at some tasks. The major reason I went so hard on fire making was to finish off this task, which is sweet. Now I just have this left. A couple of these are... This requires some combat. I'll get to it eventually. This requires fishing, I think. You get these from fishing, so I think probably during my mastery grind I'll get that. This I have to go well out of my way to get, and it just doesn't feel worth it right now. And then this is perhaps the final grind of the game right now. So we can keep fire making in the background. I don't know, I guess there's no harm in that. Get some money. But today, as we have a few times in the past, we are going to be doing a get item session. The next thing I want to tackle, the next 100 I want to achieve, is items, 100% items. And we're a ways away. A lot of question marks in here, but a lot of them pretty easy to get. I think we're going to be able to make some amazing progress in just this one video. I'm getting a ton of messages. Making sure I don't accidentally reveal Discord. Okay, yeah. It's all good. Okay. So I don't want to cheat so far as to reveal what these are, but I may do that eventually if I really cannot figure out where I'm supposed to be looking. But we're going to just kind of go skill by skill and knock these out. This is going to be a marathon video for sure. So we'll start with the shop. And I know there's actually quite a few things in here we want to get. We'll see how long my bank tokens run out. I got a ton from the task that gives like 169. But we can also afford to buy a lot more bank tokens. We have 28 billion value in the bank. That's before we even start alching stuff, so pretty trivial to liquidate some things and afford all of this. Okay, so all these skill capes we have, besides this one. I'm pretty sure we don't have this one. Actually, I should be doing it like this. Okay, so wait. First, let's look through and see what kind of categories of stuff we're working with. And make sure I kind of know the general idea. So the township skill cape I think we need. We're gonna like look and then confirm. All of this stuff we have, we've upgraded everything to mythical. I don't think these have secret upgrades or anything, but maybe that's worth looking into. We have all of these necessarily because we have the thing at the end that required all of them. And I assume we bought all of these, but we can double check. Now these here, this is the category where we're gonna have to spend a lot of money. So I've bought a couple of these, but not all of them. Like I probably bought only like 5 or 6, so it's gonna be expensive. So let's see what I've already got. So the township skill cape is not here. So let's get that. And then I have woodcutting, fishing, cooking, this is smithing, mining. Thieving. Agility. Basically the skills that I was grinding for some reason or another in some depth already. So I gotta buy all of these that aren't this. Okay, so agility we have, attack we don't have, astrology we have, cooking we have, crafting we don't have, defense we don't have, farming we don't have, fire making we don't have, fishing we have, fletching we don't have, herbler we don't have, hit points we don't have. I'm like reading the descriptions and I'm like, damn, that looks good, but we already have all of them. No, we have the max cape. Mining we have, prayer we don't have, ranged we don't have, rune crafting we don't have, slayer we don't have, smithing we don't have, right? Yeah. Strength we don't have, summoning we don't have, thieving we have, township we don't have, woodcutting we have, and this we can't get yet. Okay, that's a good start. Knocked out everything for sale in the shop, and I still have tons of money left, so I think we're good on that front. These hats, let's double check the hats. Look at all those green capes. The warm beanie, the top hat, the hunter's hat, the jester's hat. I can't remember which ones of these. They're here. Pirate. Should we just buy them? I'm just going to buy them all because I'm too lazy to go back and forth checking. And we're like so good for money. I don't really need much money for anything else after this like item getting grind. And we had all of them. I think maybe no, this clown hat we definitely had. Yeah, now we just have two of a bunch of these. Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the drops from all of these chests and all of these dungeons and everything. Oh, I have some chests to open though. This will be kind of fun. These are from our pet grinds. So you can see the number of attempts it took. I think the drop rate is like 200-ish for the dungeons. So I don't know. There's nothing that these could be that are too exciting. It's a lot of spider eggs. Since I've already gotten all these items. The runes are pretty nice. The enchanted urns are a drop in the bucket for the township task. But every little bit helps, and the runes are pretty nice. The summoning scrolls are cool too. That'll actually be very helpful when I kind of do that mastery grind. Okay, so yeah, I think combat, we're good. I could be overlooking something, or there could be another secret meme enemy. Where you have to like roll for it in the Slayer task, like the Wandering Bard. But I think we can assume that things are okay to move on from. Farming, of course, we've done in great force. I've planted, harvested all of these crops many, many times. Farming is getting ridiculous. We're up to 2 billion experience, level 150. Sheesh. Township. Okay, there's actually a ton in the township. All of these things. So I have already gotten some of them, but it's easier just to get all of them. And we're just going to get a small amount of each of them because most of them are not useful for me, and I don't want to run out of these resources. But we're just going to grab them all here. Opening these boxes will be kind of fun. I assume that everything inside of them we have, because I doubt they would have like an exclusive log that you can only get through these boxes. But worth confirming. Ooh, and then the other thing is that some of these can be upgraded with the upgrade consumable. The upgrade consumable. So we'll have to make sure... So we'll have to go through and see which ones we can upgrade as well. La 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 la. This is like insane amounts of progress. This is going to be the fastest progress of making new items that we can get in this entire video. Every single click is a new item, and there's so many of them. Okay. Beauty. Search consumable. Which consumables? I thought this would search all consumables. Okay, this one can be upgraded. Oh, but it just upgrades to Wizard Scroll 2, which we already have. This prayer scroll can't be upgraded. Can I just search for upgrade? No. That's only if it's in the description. Okay, so let's look at all these ones at the end here. Not upgradable. Not upgradable. No. What's in here? Basic stuff. You can't upgrade those to each other, but that's fine. None of these can be upgraded. Oh. Burning Scroll of Gold 2. Let's do 10. Okay, there's no Burning Scroll of Gold 3. Burning Scroll of Stardust 2. Sure. No further upgrades. Good. Sure. Burning Scroll of Ash. Good. Alright, sweet. Then there's like these ones. These are the ones that I was actually buying and using. Or some of these I bought just so that I wasn't maxed out on township storage. Okay, quick burner. Good. Okay, that might be it for township stuff. All these other scrolls and such cannot be upgraded. Okay. What does this do? Oh, just that. Okay. So I think we can move on from here for now. Of course, I may have missed something somehow, but we can circle back if we're getting stuck. Wood cutting. I have cut all these trees a billion times. We are done. Fishing. I'm pretty sure I've caught all of these fish, because I think right when the big skilling upgrade can come out, came out, I think we just caught and cooked every fish just for funsies. Right? Doesn't that sound right? So I think we're good here. I guess I can look in my item log and see if there's like gaps in the fish. So let's do that quick. Oh, this is looking sweet. Oh, there is? Oh, there's some gaps. Okay, we'll deal with that later. this is the new fish section. This is all the raw fish. And then I have to cook some of the fish. Yeah, so some of the fish I'm missing, some of them I'm missing perfect cooks. Okay, so what's the most effective way to do this? Do I have one of every fish? Maybe I should first get one of every fish. And then I can make sure that I've A, caught all of the fish, and B, can cook all of the fish. Okay, so let's... Oh, I need two. I need two of every fish. Because I need one perfect and one imperfect. Can I catch some fish, please? Okay, there we go. That's a lot. This is probably overkill because I'm sure I have a lot of these. Most of these, if not all of these. How are we doing for item slots? Oh, we're doing good. Catch me a magma eel. There we go. But, you know, it can't hurt. It can't hurt. It would be easier to do this than bounce back and forth, constantly looking for the fish I'm missing. Oh, I didn't even catch a crab. I just got a bunch of useless rocks. I can't eat those. As much as they look delicious, I can't eat those. All right, crabs. I don't even think you can cook this. Fugu. If you eat it at all, you eat it raw. Very dangerous meal. Very high toxin in the certain areas of it. Very small areas of it are edible. Some amount of people die every year from eating fugu that's been processed incorrectly. You have to have like a special license as a chef to prepare it and serve it. And after all of that, do you know what it tastes like? Fish. It doesn't taste that different than any other fish. I was so shocked. I don't know. It was in a real fancy place I had it. Only had it once. And it was good. Like, I like fish. It was a tasty fish. But it was so similar to so many other types of fish that I was like, what? Is this really worth it? Just for the culture? Okay, terror fish. Terror fish I'm sure I've already done, but I'm being thorough. Thoroughness is next to godliness, as they say. Mystic Seahorse. Give it to me. Let me catch the fish. Oh! Rocks. Give me the horse. Let me see the horse. Drink. I think I got it. And Mystic Shark I've done a bajillion of. I can quit my thoroughness there. Okay. Fire making. I'm done. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten every sort of rare drop we can possibly get from it. They drop these generous fire spirits, which are sweet. But we've already gotten so many of all of these, so that's fine. Cooking! This one will take some work. Okay, so let's start with not perfect cooks. We can start with the new tier of fish. Lava fish. We've already done it. You know what? I can just check to see if there's some in my inventory already. Blue crab we've already done. Magma fish we've already done. It's in the bank. Static jellyfish in the bank. Frost crab in the bank. Magma eel in the bank. Was this all useless? Did I already have all of these in the bank? Terrorfish in the bank. Mystic shark in the bank. Oh, but this is a total number between perfect and non-perfect. Ah, shoot. Was I paying attention to that? Normal. Normal. normal, 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 normal. Where are my mystic jellyfish? Or, oh, I guess you don't cook those. Normal. Normal. Okay. So now we'll do perfects. And here we actually have some to do. Yeah, here we need a perfect. Good. Blue crab. We need a perfect. Excellente. Magma fish, we need a perfect. Benefit. Static jellyfish, we need a perfect. Huh? Huh? What? Oh! Okay, let's just gomble for one. We can throw some mastery at it. That didn't upgrade it at all. Bro, why can't I perfect cook? And now I'm out of... Ah! What? Why are these so hard to cook? I thought I was like Master Chef. Bro. How do I get this number up? Stop. I just need fish. Oh, we got some. We got some. Right at the end we got some. I didn't even notice. Okay, then that's fine. Then that's fine. Frost crab. Perfect. Not yet. We got a lot of these to gomble with. Not perfect. Perfect. Nice. Easy. Easy. I'm such a good chef. I'm such a good chef. Here I only have 11. That's scary. Come on. Yeah! Right off the bat. Manta rays. You have 12. I mean, that should be enough. Yeah. Terrorfish. I think I've never cooked perfect ones. I'm sure I have at some point, but I'm gonna do it again because I have the perfect mastery for this, so it's all good. Then Mystic Sharks I've done a million billion times, and I think that takes care of the fish. Okay, now these guys. This'll take a little more work, maybe. A lot of the stuff we can just buy outright. All of the fruits and veggies I have a ton of. Yeah, I think we should be able to knock these out. Okay. These we already have. All the way up until here I think we have. Banana bread, I'm pretty sure I've cooked. Oh, we need some perfects. We need some perfects. Perfect. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Spicy chicken pizza. I have never cooked either way, so probably in the process of making this, we'll get both some perfects and imperfects. Ooh, we got bread in the stockpile. There's some imperfects. There's some perfects. I love it. I love it. And then sandwiches. We need beef. Okay, so I do have those food crates. Maybe we can get some beef from here. Yeah! Don't have to go kill cows. I like it. Keep the cows alive. And here we're actually getting some stuff that we might have had to proc. Yeah, we're getting some new items from this in general, which is cool. Okay, so now we can make the sandwich. Oh, we already have... Oh, okay, we've already made a lot of sandwiches in my time. Fancy meat pizza. We want to get perfect and imperfect. There's the perfect. There's more perfect. We'll turn this off for a sec. There's the imperfect. Excellent. And the star fruit cake, we just need to buy some cream. We'll buy 100. Imperfect. Imperfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, now soups. I think base game is just these guys. Ooh, and it wants raw beef. I might have to actually go kill some stuff. But I feel like, yeah, these four are base game because I've got max mastery. This I'm pretty sure. Okay, I haven't made perfects. We'll make perfects of this. There it is. Excellent. This, yeah, we need to kill some cows, unfortunately. I think that's the only way we're gonna get raw beef. What am I attacking with right now? My chef spoon? That should be enough to kill some cows. Poor guy. Just bludgeoning it to death with a big spoon. Okay, there's 2 beef. I'm gonna get like 10. Alright. Sorry, cows. It's just the way life goes. Okay, so now we can make some beef mushroom stew. Perfects. Regulars. Beautiful. Just like we drew it up. I like this chaining, by the way, that first you get the basic soup, you can turn that into mushroom soup, and you can turn that into beef mushroom stew. That's exciting to me. I like when these skilling things have like a chain, you know? Just feels very hype. Okay, pumpkin soup. We need to get some perfects here. Imperfect, imperfect. There we go. Put my elbows into that one. Spicy shrimp soup. We need both. This is maybe the tastiest thing on this whole menu in my eyes. Could be like tom yum, you know? That real, just like activates your mouth. That kind of Southeast Asian spicy. I love it. Okay. Chicken cream mushroom soup. We already got some normals. Just need to proc some perfects. There it is. Chili frost crab. You don't even need soup for this. You just need chilies and crabs. That's hype. Okay, there's perfects. Imperfects. Okay. I think that's it for cooking. Again, we can find out later if we're wrong and circle back, but making good progress. Mining, I am sure I have all of these in gojillions. We're gonna mine this a little bit, because that's the only one I can't consciously remember mining. Okay, sweet. Smithing. Now here is a grind before us. And I can do this either by going back and checking what I already have, or I can just plunge ahead and make one of everything, because that's easier. And I think we're going to go the easy way. This will eat up a lot of our bank slots, but I think we'll be okay. Okay. Starting with corundum. 1, 2... This one is also hyper fast progress. This is up there with buying stuff from the township store. Gloves. Skimmy. Helm. Beat axe. Javy head. Boots. Shield. Zweihander. Sibo H, Pleiades, Peabody, and we're done. Now, one thing I want to check with all of these, is anything upgradable? I really doubt it. I think, oh shit, oh crap, this is gonna, oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be a major, major obstacle. This adds up fast, the amount of these bars that we need. And then we gotta upgrade again. Oh my gosh. I hope I have a ton of these bars. And a ton of money. Yeah, this Because I was like, I think maybe I have the resources just at hand to kind of like get all of the items that are available to me. And we're gonna like go as far as we can. Like, I don't want to stop until I've totally exhausted what I can do without grinding. But I think getting the bars for these is gonna be a grind. Okay, well that's it for Corundum, so that's good. See, I thought it was only the Divinite that can get upgraded. Shoot, okay. The dream of just getting every remaining item in this video is falling apart before our eyes, but that's okay. Because we'll go as far as we can. Probably these can be upgraded too. What a pain, what a pain. I already have stuff that's so much better than this. But I gotta make it all. I gotta make it all. Shield. Two-hander. Crossbow head. Platies. The platey body. And then... whoops! Hey! Whoa, whoa, hey! We don't have to upgrade these. Or not the gloves, at least. Yeah, I guess the gloves you never actually upgrade. Shoot. I'm gonna keep doing this until I run out. Assuming... against all odds that I just won't run out, that I have a... Oh! I ran out of money first. Okay, we gotta do a little strategic liquidation. So most of my money right now is in carrion logs. And I have a lot of money in carrion logs. We don't need to sell that much. I don't want to liquidate the whole fortune. We'll just throw another billy in the bank. And see how far that gets us. Okay. These are all maxed. This I already did. Where did I stop out? Where did I run out of money? Am I done? Did I screw up? Plate legs, we did. Did I double upgrade something? The helmet? Yeah, it was the helmet. I gotta do the helmet, yeah. Okay, okay. It's getting scary. But Meteorite only has a few. There's less things to upgrade. And Divine we already did. So we might actually be okay. We might be able to get through this with what we have. Which would be super, super sweet. I am really glad that I made a bunch of bars for pretty much all of these at some point. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure why. Oh, these don't even get upgraded. I think we're good then. I think we're good. Okay, sweet. Okay, we're gonna make one of each of these. But I think that's like it. I think we managed to get through smithing, which was one of the ones I was most worried about. Okay, I'm feeling a little roller coaster. I went into this confident, right up until we got the smithing, and then I was like, ah shoot, I'm gonna run out of bars. Didn't run out of bars. Now I'm confident again that we might be able to get every remaining item in this video. Seems crazy, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's like impossible. We got all the money in the world. We got enough money to buy multiple party hats. Stuff like this, guess what? We're already done. I already got all the drops from everybody. We can make sure, but I'm 99% sure, because I was just kind of doing this as a super idle activity for a while. Yes, indeedy. Oh, that's right. Oh, we got them all. This guy I went so dry on to get this vampiric cloak. It was like a week, I feel. Made me weak. And he like can kill me too if I don't like spec myself out right. We got all the way to 99 mastery before I got the drop. Okay, fletching, this is a big one. I should be able to do it all, but there's a lot to do. Actually, maybe it's not that bad, because it's not like these things get upgraded. Ooh. Okay, but we already made a bunch. Yeah. I don't have any ectoplasm? Are you kidding me? I used all of my ectoplasm? Shoot, we gotta fight. We gotta fight for the right to party. Alright, are you well enough equipped? Yeah, probably. These things are annoying to fight too, they have such high evasion. Look at this, and the damage resistance is insane. Bro, I need this ectoplasm. Maybe we should equip ourselves a little better. That should be fine. Maybe we need you. Okay, now we're making a difference, and maybe we need where's my bigger penetration potion? You. Yeah, that's enough. 1. How many do we need? 15! Dang, I didn't even think about this. I just assumed I had some because I grinded ectoplasm for so long. But it was to make stuff like penetration potions and phantom summons. And I guess I just used all of them. I just kind of assumed that I didn't use all of them. 2, okay. I'm gonna like strategize a little bit while we're doing this. I think all of this stuff is fine. Same with this, I just have so many of all these resources. This is gonna be RNG, because we don't have the ability to like grind all of these to the high enough level to get number 4, but we have the potion that can proc number 4. So it's like totally doable. This doesn't have drops. This I've discovered all the things so we can make all of the familiars, all of the summons. This is done, super done. And then that's like it. We're up to 93% already. The base game, we're missing like 4 items. I don't know what those are. Still a ton here, but that's what we're working on right now. Oh, I did forget something. I forgot two smithing items. Okay, we'll worry about that later. All in due time, all in due time. 5! Can I kill this thing any faster? What can I do to kill it faster? I don't need this. I can turn on this instead. Come on. Get a good drop. 2. I like when it doubles. Too lazy to move over my signet ring. This is why I need the multiple signet rings. I guess I could put on the Spectre Summon. I don't even know what that's equipped to right now. Okay, 3. Excellent. Getting stun locked. Well, it's stun immunity. But that's because you got stunned. That's right. Okay, another one. We're getting there. 5 more. This is fine though. This, if this is the biggest obstacle to getting every item in this video, then I'll be happy. We so lucked out with smithing though, because I did not prepare for that. I thought only divine stuff would get upgraded. Little did I know. Little did I know. Oh, we can try to figure out what I forgot to upgrade. Boots? I think it was boots. I think I didn't make the Augite boots. Oh, probably because I already made some for some reason. Yeah, and then and then now. Yeah. Okay, we had enough. We had enough. And now I think it should be good. Alright, this could be the final fight. The final fight for a long time, actually, if I'm right, and I don't need to do any more combat for items. Okay, this could be the final fight. We're at 14. This should be the final fight for a long time. Because, yeah, like, after this, my remaining grinds are, like... There's the combat one to get the extra Furies. So I could do that, I guess. But, outside of that, it's like everything is just mastery, which is just skilling. Okay, nice. Alright, let's make some short bows. Starting here. Make one of those. Make one of these. By one, I mean like 5. Oh! I burnt all these! Oh, but I already have a ton. So maybe it's okay. Yeah, why was I making these already? I just knew. And I made these already. But I didn't make these. What was I cooking? What was I doing? Why was I making this stuff? I genuinely don't know. Okay. Longbow. Strung longbow. Shoot. Okay, we gotta go cut down some revenant trees. Yeah, look at those birds' nests. Clawing our way to 1,000,000 bit by bit. I'm gonna get, I don't know, a few here, because I don't know what else I'll need them for. That's probably fine. One revenant longbow, one revenant longbow strung. Carrion longbow. Oops, we already made it. That's fine. When was I making these? I don't remember doing this. Okay. Jadestone bolts, onyx bolts. Boom. Meteorite bolts. Boom. Decay bolts. Oh. But I have one. I have one. Why do I have one? But I have one, so that's fine. And then these, it doesn't look like I have them. We'll make some just to be safe, but I have them equipped, so that's fine. We're slowly running out of storage. Yeah, I just have one of these. Why do I just have one of these? It's so strange. These are the strongest, though. Yeah, so. That's all good. Crossbows. One of these. One of these. Oh, one of these. I already have some. Whoops. One of these. Now, maybe some of these get upgraded. This is going to be another major component, and this could be another stumbling block, is hunting down things that can be upgraded, and then do I actually have the stuff required to upgrade them? So, I don't know. We will find out. Hopefully it'll be okay, but I could see that being an obstacle as well. Javelins. Oh, we already have a ton of those. Oh yeah, I needed to make a ton of these for a task, so I'm not surprised that that's all good. All right, rune crafting is another huge one. Maybe let's buy some bank slots in anticipation. 100 bank slots, you know what? Why not? Look at that. Boom. Boom. It's like a real say boom type video. Feels great. Okay. All these new runes. Poison runes, we have a ton. Decay runes, have a ton. Ton. Good. Combo runes, none of these are new. Already have a ton. Staves and wands. Poison staff. Let's make one. Infernal Staff, let's make one. Despair Wand? Oh, you better believe we're gonna make one. Lightning Staff. I think we'll make one. Just to have around, you know, just in case. Oh, we already have one of these. Guess what? We just made another one. Meteorite Staff? That's badass. I never got to use it. That's okay. Calamity Wand? I don't know why I maxed Mastery on this, but we made one. Air Gear, all this stuff we've done. Nothing new. We skipped crafting. Oops. Let's go back to crafting after. Ooh, this is another potential stumbling block. Runestones. Now, luckily, I had a huge surplus of them, and then I had to use more than I had to finish a task, and then I had to get some more. Which actually took quite a long time. The drop rate for them is pretty low. So hopefully I have enough to make all this stuff. I think it'll be okay, because most of them, it's just one each, and I have like 2k. So I think it'll work out, but I haven't run the numbers. But this is definitely a potential stumbling block. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Infernal. I like this orange color scheme. It's neat. I like that lightning. You know, in most games, lightning is just like just another element. It creates kind of a lot of your elemental triangles and stuff. And it's usually as mundane as water, earth, fire, plants, whatever, right? But in this game, I think lightning is given the respect it's due. That, oops, I made that one twice. I already have this. It's treated like the insane natural phenomenon that it is, that is in fact like, oh, we already have that, is in fact super devastating and can like annihilate most living things instantly, and is like so far outside the control of man or god that if you are a wizard that can actually shoot lightning, that's insane. That's worthy of being up there with things like infernal, chaos, demonic, you know? I think that's cool. I think that's like giving lightning the respect it deserves. Have these. Then have these. Oh, have these. Don't have these. Okay. I think that's it for rune crafting. We'll check real quick if this sort of stuff can get upgraded. I don't think so, because we were using just vanilla lightning stuff. But can't hurt to double check. But no, that looks good. Can any of these be upgraded? No, that also looks good. Excellent, excellent. Let's do crafting. Leather stuff is all the same. D'hide stuff is all the same. Rings. These we've made. These are old. These guys are new. Okay, we have some of these. Gotta make one of these. Good. One of these. Oh, look at how many bars I was actually just sitting pretty. I was sitting so pretty. I knew. I don't know why I made all those bars, but I knew. Oh, I already have that. Well, whatever. These all have really cool effects, by the way. I think, like, this is... Wait. This one? 8% damage reduction when using a magic two-handed weapon? That's cool. That's, like, so cool. It really feels like they're setting up, like, different builds and stuff. Obviously, this game, by just nature of how the combat can work, it can only be so kind of sophisticated what sort of different builds you can make. It's not like the gameplay can change all that much. But I still really appreciate that there is some aspect of that. And, You can have a variety of viable builds, even though in the end there's only really one good build. Have this, have this, have this. Need this. Need this. Need this. Need this. Need this. Need this. What does this do? It just has good stats. Ooh. That's kind of cool. See, this is like... I could imagine there's actually a fight that's difficult enough. They have so much damage resistance on the enemy, or damage reduction, that the strat is actually to wear this until you get that stack and then swap to something else. Okay, bags. These are old ones we've made at some point. Make this. We already have that. Make this. Oh, I should have made some of these. That actually would have been helpful. Well, whatever. Make these. Make this. And make this. Beautiful. Now we're up to Herblore. Okay, so this one is the one that's RNG. It could take a little longer. But we've been lucky so far. All the other stuff that's been RNG has worked out pretty well. The other thing here is we could run into some required item that we just don't have, in which case it might be c'est la vie. It might be we give up on the dream of actually finishing items in this video. But maybe we can just get some quick. We'll find out. So here we have the potion activated. There's a 6% chance. We should put on the Clue Chaser. I think helps with that. I'm not sure. We'll find out. There it is. All right, then I think we're good. Let's make sure we have the other tiers. Ooh, we just have 3 and 4. Did we ever get 1 and 2? Or did I just push mastery until we got to 3? I don't know. Or did I upgrade all of them to save bank space and I actually did have some more of the lower tier? I don't know. And I think we're gonna just move on and assume I have them, and if not, we'll go back and try to get them. Here, because I have 0, I feel like I never made the lower tiers, and we have to get lucky here. But we should be able to do it. Let's also make sure, yeah, we never got, and we can't upgrade until, yeah. Now I could, even if I spent down to like 0, which I don't really want to do, I can't get up to 90, so we have to just kind of rely on this proccing. Which, you know, it's not that unlikely. Like, it does happen. it happens sooner than later most of the time. But this is actually unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to be a little more deliberate. We're going to get 1 of each, at least, and make sure that we can get 1 of each. And then we're going to work out which ones we're missing from each of them. Like, looking in the item log to see where there's gaps, basically. Some of these I'm sure I've gotten, but I'm just being thorough. Okay, that's skill potions, combat potions, area control. Some of these I think I mostly got from drops, which is fine. Luckily, I have all this stuff because I'm a huge hoarder now, and... Okay, well, we're already done that. I was like, friggin' ectoplasm again! But penetration potions, we've actually grinded out already quite a lot. Up to 97% items. Oh, we could do it! We could do it! We could really do it. Okay, look at that. It's just filling out so robustly. Okay, so... Area control... Potions. Portions. Potions. Area control. We need 1 and 1, 2, 4. Adapted events. 1, 2, 4. Slayer bounty. Salyer. Slayer bounty. 1, 2, 4. Holy Bulwark, Adaptive Accuracy, Reaper. It's all good. Penetration, Critical Strike. Alchemic Practice. 1 and 2. Gem Detector. 1, 2, 4. Star Seeker. 1, 2, 4. Traps were good. Blacksmith. 1, 2, 4. Enkindled yields. That's a word I may have never seen in any other context. Enkindled. Made into kindling, I suppose. Multi-cooker, we're done. Okay, cool. Okay, good. It's a lot, but it's doable. I think what we're gonna do is like move on. Because this is just RNG. We have the stuff we need to get all the ones we need. Like we have a lot of all of these, so it shouldn't actually be that hard. Like I don't think we'll have to grind for anything else. But I'm gonna loop around back to this once it's like the only thing left and see if we can knock it out. Because I think there's some mysteries. There's some stuff in here that it's like I don't know what it is. And we'll have to cheat a little bit and hover over it. And then try to seek it out. Like what the... Oh! I didn't finish crafting. I just got as far as bags. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, these we can do. Small urn. Medium urn. Large urn. Have a ton. Armor. Okay, nice. This would be embarrassing if I missed all this stuff. And then maybe some of these we can upgrade, maybe not. Who knows? Oh, friggin' Revenant logs! I actually have to cut quite a bit of Revenant logs to do this. I need like 125, 125, 200, 350. 300. Oh, I already have one of these. Okay, sweet. And then do I need to upgrade any of this stuff? Ah, oh, should I do? Crap, this'll take so many Revenant logs. Ah! Ah! This will be what defeats us. This will actually be what defeats us. Because you need so many logs, and I burnt all of my friggin' Revenant logs. The body we need to... Shoot! Okay, the dream is dead. The dream is dead. We just got 3 more Raven's Nest though. What's in here? Ooh, mushroom spores. Ah, shoot! Okay. This is actually the limiting factor in getting this all in one video. Herblore also probably, realistically, would have taken too long to grind all this out. Dang, I was so much happier when I had forgotten about these, like, just a little bit ago. Ah, crap, this fucking Revenant stuff. Like, yeah, because this, I'm sure, is also upgradable. Yeah. I don't want to sit here and chop that much wood. Maybe y'all would watch. Maybe y'all wouldn't mind. But I would mind. I got other stuff I want to do today. Alright, let's just get as far as we can. This stuff we've all made before, and I think I've upgraded it all. Like, we've made this stuff. Yeah, there's the Eukaryon body. No Eukaryon shield. Yeah, okay, we'll make one. Oh, I already had it. Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure I made these because I'd, like, used them for a long time. Okay, okay. Shake it off, shake it off. There's a stain. This is a potential stain. Let's do some summoning. All these guys we've made up until here. Make some eagles. Go birds. This is actually pretty nice. I might need that later. Trying to figure out the order in which to do mastery grinds is going to be impossible. I'm not smart enough. Wow, I have so little gold and stardust. I'm glad I don't need that much. Oh, I need to buy some of these. Probably more than that, but whatever. Oh, I already have this, actually. Leave it to Beaver. It has been left to Beaver. It has been bequeathed to him. I already made some of these. Already made some of these. Okay, so summoning we were actually already pretty much done. Astrology, I think we're done. We got all the drops from it. Alt magic, okay. We gotta explore this quite a bit, because I think... these we already have. These we got from a drop, I guess. This I need to do. Okay. That's it. That was a new item, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I think I'm like stumped. I'm like flummoxed from this point on. We're at 97.5% items. Okay, let's look at what's left. Let's look at what is accounted for. And let's see if we can make any other progress. Like, this is all good up until here. What is this? Oh, I never bought the township skill cape. Okay, that one's easy. I even wrote it down. I wrote it down. And I didn't do it. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Township skill cape. Nice. What is this? Thief's Money Sack 2. Oh, so that's another upgradable one that we just missed? I guess? Thief's Money Sack. Well, where do I get that? That's not in here. Is it a thieving drop they added to one of the old guys? Thieves Money Sack 2. Thieves Money Sack. Where do I get Thieves Money Sack? Thieves Money Sack 2. And then I imagine these other ones. Seed Pouch 2. And Alchemist's Bag 2. Golden Star 2. Okay, well, some of these maybe we have. Like, no. Okay, yes. Good. Sure, let's upgrade all. Why not? I don't care. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I... God damn it. I was like, this actually looks useful. And then I just used them all. Let's make a bunch of these. Okay. Where the heck did these other ones come from? Thieves Money Sack, Seed Pouch, Alchemist bag. Seed pouch? Where do I get a seed pouch? It feels like a thieving item. But he doesn't drop seed pouches, he just drops seeds. You don't drop seed pouches, you just drop seeds. But I got one before. Seed pouch 2, seed pouch. I got 50 of them. Is it a crafting thing? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Thieves' money sack, seed pouch, alchemist's bag. Nice. Upgrade 10. 10, why not? Sure. So that should be base game. There's one item missing. One item missing from the base game. But where is it? Show undiscovered items. They're all in Throne of the Herald. Oh, base game is 100. It just was lagging. Okay, sweet, sweet. Okay, so we finished off base game items. Now it's just Throne of the Herald items. Okay, so let's see what we can account for and what's a mystery still. These are, tragically, unfortunately, the Revenant shield stuff. Revenants, upgraded Revenants, yeah. Yeah. Am I cutting Revenant logs right now? I friggin' should be. Okay, so that's that. Got all this stuff. These are the potions, which is like a mess. But that's that. What are these? Explorer's Map 2, Portable Rations 2. Okay. So these are just other consumables I can upgrade. Let's do that. Neat. Blood files. Upgrade that. Cool. I already forgot what else. Should make a list. Explorer's Map, Kindling Pouch, Artisan Pouch. Pouch. Kindling Pouch. Sure. Artisan Pouch. Done. And then Map. Sparse Map. 100. Nice. And then there's a few random things here. Slayer Torch, Mystic Lantern. Oh, I wasn't done with the shop. These things that I never needed because I just have the Slayer Cape, which does it for me. Revenant logs! Ah! Mystic Lanterns, though, we can buy. We don't need 100, we just need one. Oh, we can afford one Slayer Torch. Nice, nice. Okay. What's this? Book of the Ancients. And Decaying Stem. These sound like drops. These sound like drops that I'm missing. I thought I handled that entirely. Ooh, and what's this? Meteorite woodcutting ring. Oh, I just never upgraded that, I guess. Okay, nice. So, Book of the Ancients and Decaying Stem. Let's look for those, because I think those sound like drops. And I feel like I've definitely seen the Decaying Stem. I never got this drop. I fought this cockatrice, I'm sure, like a bajillion times. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I just never did. I only fought it 3 times. Okay. Well, that would explain that. Okay. Just kidding. And Book of Ancients. Book of Ancients. Where are you, Book of Ancients? I already checked all these. Yeah, it's not in here. Book of Ancients. Is it time to Giga Cheat? Not any of these. I've already pulled these chests like a million times. Is that an upgrade? Do I upgrade it from another book? Book of Scholars. Oh! Book of Ancients. Cool. I need the Book of Occults. And the Book of Eli. Did I just sell this stuff? I shouldn't have sold that stuff if I did. Like, I just don't have it. Oh my god, now I gotta figure out where to get those! Book of Eli, I think, was a chest drop. Like, it's like base game. Dang it. Why was I so eager to sell stuff? Why wasn't I enlightened to just keep everything ever, all the time? Who would drop a book? Who looks learned? Not these guys. They're rabble-rousers. Wizards is in the wizard dungeon. Call of Wizards. Book of Eli, okay. Should be making notes on this. Drops. Cockatrice. Decay Stem. Hall of Wizards. Book of Eli. I can't believe I sold this stuff. Did I not imagine that maybe someday I would need it for something? Okay, Book of Occults. I think that's from a Slayer area, because there's like a Slayer area that's like a cultist zone or something. Like one of these guys maybe. Yeah, Necromancer. Okay. I made this hard for myself. I did so many things to make this easy for myself, but in the end I made it hard for myself. So this is what's left to do. Like, we need maybe 3,000, it's like 10,000 Revenant logs. These potions and these drops. And that's it? I think. Base game is done. These are all potions. This is the Book of Ancients. This is the Decaying Stem. Let's get the Decaying Stem now. That shouldn't take long. How many Revenant logs am I up to? I just want to get as close as I can in this video. But as soon as we're just waiting on something to cook or chop or just chop or proc potions or something, then I'll probably call it quits, given that this is already like an hour long and I have other stuff I want to do today. Besides, watch this number slowly go up. Okay, we can make a couple things though. We can make one of these. We can make one of these. We can make one of these. That's it. We can't upgrade any of them because I'm too broke. And we can try to get this. Let's do that quick. Maybe I can, because this is like its rare drop, it'll probably take a while. Afflicted City, switch over to you. Fight you. Decay Curse, ID AGF. Look at how I tear through it like it's made out of butter. Okay, we'll try to get this drop for a little bit, and if not, we'll call it quits. Really good progress, though. I went in not confident that I could get all the items, and then for brief periods I was confident, and then for other periods I wasn't confident. It was a real roller coaster of optimism. In the end, it was the Revenant wood that betrayed me. I think if I had enough of this, I would have just gone for everything in this video, which maybe would have been psychotic, because this could also take like a long time, all the potions. And this could also take a long time. But everything else we were able to do, just from the setup I had naturally. And yeah, I don't know. I really like making the get item videos. I think they're some of my favorite in all of my Melvor Idle video makings. It's just very satisfying to like click through all this stuff and just like new item, new item, new item, new item. I don't know if it's actually entertaining for anyone else. It's more just that I want to experience this dopamine and like focus on it, and recording it makes me really focus on how fun I'm having. Whereas if I was doing it while like watching a YouTube video or listening to music or like chatting with people, well, I was chatting with people a bit, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't get like the max strength. There it is! Okay, that's like the final item we'll get in this video, I think. Let's start trying to get this friggin' other thing while I ramble on for a bit at the end here. So yeah, it probably won't be for a long time that we can make another video like this. I'm assuming updates will keep coming out, but this was like the get item for this major expansion, which covered hundreds of items today. So let's look forward to new content as it comes out, but I will check in with you when I've finished these things. Done. Give me that Book of Occults. Okay, bye-bye for now. Hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. See ya.